Hello, welcome back. Assuming you are here from the first video. If you are not here from the first video, welcome anew. I'm not sure what the other version of welcome back would be for new viewers. Anyway, yes, I took a short walk away from the computer. Actually, not that short. I had some food and had a hot dog. I don't know if that's relevant or you care, but I did. I had a hot dog and I opened another beer. I have this background on Tabletop Simulator. I just found it on Google. It's very cool. It seems neat. Somewhat. Is it relevant to like Lovecraftian interdimensional madness? I don't know, but it was. I thought it was better than the the random street that I was using. Anyway, let's head to the board. So, there was a couple of things I realized after the introductory video that I didn't go over. We went through the board, we went around the board, we set up the clue tokens, we chose our great old one, Cthulhu. I don't like the name Cthulhu. It's too close to Cthulhu. It's weird. It seems derivative, but sure. I kind of wish we had picked a great old one that I was familiar with. I should perhaps have reduced the pool of great old ones to just the base. I think that might have been a better idea, but it's too late now. I don't think I mentioned that either. In terms of the cards that we're using, for the important decks, so Mythos deck, the Locations deck, and the Gate decks, I think that is all specifically the three expansions that we're using. So it's the cards from the base game, it's the cards from Innsmouth, and it's the cards from King in Yellow. Restricting the decks to just the three expansions means that the likelihood of the expansion's story that each expansion is trying to tell cropping up is increased. If I took because we're playing Tabletop Simulator that has 6 expansions included, if I just threw all the cards in, there's a greater chance that, for example, the events associated with King in Yellow would be diluted and we wouldn't see them. So for the Mythos deck, this is only base cards, Innsmouth cards, and King in Yellow cards. So I'm hoping that that will increase the relevancy of the expansions that we're playing. However, for example, the gosh, where did I okay, I left them over here still. The adventure cards with the items and spells and blah blah blah. This is everything. This is from actually not every expansion, because this version that I'm using from the Tabletop Simulator Steam Workshop page doesn't have is it the last 2 expansions? I know it doesn't have the Miskatonic expansion, and forgive me if I am missing one. The expansion is called. We should give credit to the expansion that I'm using. How do we do this? Let's not go to the game because we're in the game. Let's go to my library. Hell yeah, I'm going to play Rocket League later. Blah 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 blah. Here. Let's go to workshop. Browse the workshop. How do I find the ones that I have subscribed to? It's that button. I have subscribed to this one. Let's go here. This is the expansion that I'm using for Arkham Horror. Arkham Horror plus first 6 expansions by Dweemish. If you buy Tabletop Simulator and or load up this workshop mod, it will not look like this. It is very different. The way the mod is set up is it just places everything on the board. The layout that I've used, I chose specifically for my own personal tastes. You will definitely need to fiddle around with it just to make it appealing to however you want to play. This whole setup with each player on a particular tray with these counters, that's all stuff that I've kind of thrown in. There's some setup, But if you're playing Arkham Horror, I believe the general expectation is you need to just be cool with setup. Christ, I cannot remember what my initial thought was. Why did I go to the Steam Workshop? What was my train of thought before I did that? I have no idea. Oh crap. Okay, well let's move on. A couple of things that I wanted to go over. When I was going through Patrice's character, she was the first one, blah blah blah. I went through Inspiring and Ominous Dreams, her special rules. Do not think I went through anybody else's special rules. Joe Diamond, our private eye, essentially our fighter, he's going to be doing most of the combat on the streets of Arkham. He has a special rule, Hunches. Any phase, Joe rolls 1 extra bonus die when he spends a clue token to add a roll. So when we spend a clue token after a check, we add 2 dice, not 1 dice. That's cool. Very nice. Mandy. Once per turn, Mandy can activate this ability after any investigator, including herself, makes a skill check. That investigator then re-rolls all of the dice rolled for that check that did not result in successes. Game breaking? I don't know. It sounds amazing. Like, that is just, you failed? Okay, re-roll. It's really good. I think this is why when I was browsing the BGG forums, Mandy seems popular for obvious reasons. That seems very, very, very cool. Just a big frustration devourer. And Daryl, I'm having second thoughts about Daryl. If you saw the last one, you saw this. This seems really annoying. His whole, like, I feel forced to throw Daryl into gates to achieve this 2 gate trophies thing before he even touches 5 clues. That seems very restrictive in terms of how I would use him, but we'll go along with it. That's fine. I may be giving too much impact onto the importance of these personal quests. Again, I don't know what the actual results are. I've only read the actual what's required for a pass or a fail. I don't know what the results of those are. So again, I don't know if they are just teeny tiny little bonuses like, here, have an extra clue token, or if they are like tragic, like you die immediately, you die, go away. Anyway, special rule, hometown advantage. For town encounters, so anything on the Arkham board, when drawing location encounters in Arkham, which I believe does include Innsmouth, it's essentially, it doesn't include ones in other realms. Daryl draws 2 cards for any location and can choose which one he wants. So that's very useful also. Oh, it specifies it doesn't work in other worlds. Okay, let's get going. We have to assign a first player. I don't know who goes first. I think I'll randomize this. I'm going to roll dice. Obviously 1 to 6. We have 4 players. I'm going to roll this. And if we get 5 or 6, I'll re-roll. What do we have? We have a 3. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. You saw that. That was a 3. So, first player is 1, 2, 3. Mandy, you're going first. General plan then for first turn. I want Daryl closing gates. I want to achieve his personal goal. I want Joe killing monsters to achieve his personal goal. Mandy, what was your personal goal? So yours is just a hope that we can prevent gates from opening before Terra 5. So not much we can do about that. And Patrice's personal goal is to get a unique item. Okay, that gives me some direction at least. Let's throw. We have 3 characters up at the top here. Diamond is here, Patrice and Daryl. We do have 2 clue tokens on the woods at the very bottom of the board. And Mandy is the only person that is close to that. So I'm thinking she comes down here. There is a special rule from Cthulhu. If anybody moves more than 3, they lose a stamina for each over 3. So 4 will cost 1, 5 will cost 2. So I need to be kind of keeping everybody at 3 movement unless I'm willing to lose stamina. So we have the upkeep phase. Let's see what I want Mandy to do. I would like her to go 1, 2, 3. We end up on the woods, and then we pray to all that is not Eldritch that a gate doesn't open on the woods and sucks Mandy in. 1, 2, 3. So she needs 3 movement, and we're going to end up on the woods. She has 3 speed. That's fine. Fight of 2 and a will of 3. What did you have for weapons? You have a fetch stick, any phase. So a single, you have +7 to combat. That's really cool, actually. You have +1 to look. So let's keep you there. That's fine. 3 lore and then 2 look because you have a +1 to look and you get rerolls. And fight. With your exceptional weapon, I'm kind of thinking we can do that. So she has a focus of 2. I can move these 2 times. There's 1. And then I'm going to leave you on 3 because that's where I want you to go. So you're cool. We have no upkeep effects. Oh, you have a thing. You want to go to Arkham Asylum, Witch House, and then newspaper. Where's Arkham Asylum? It's at the top, isn't it? Yeah. No, I want those clues. We can do that later. Okay, so you're cool. Daryl, I want you. You're going to just go to the gate. I'm just going to be ballsy about it. You're heading to the gate. Daryl is here. 1, 2, 3. We can evade this monster using a special item that he had, and then go into the gate. So I just want you to have 3, and then stuff that is beneficial to gates. So I think look is beneficial in gates. So you have a focus of 2. 1. Leave you there. 3 is good. 1. Let's go here. Sure. 1, 2. You do have an upkeep. Upkeep. Gain $2. Then roll a die. 1, 2. Roll a dice. What do we have? A 3. I keep pressing the wrong button. When it's jumping up like that, I'm trying to zoom in on it, and it's not happening. I'm pressing the shuffle button, which makes the dice bounce into the air and essentially re-rolls it. So we still have our retainer. He got $2. Was there another upkeep item for him? No. I don't want this tome. I'm gonna be passing that on to somebody else. We go over to Patrice. Now, what I want to do with Patrice is I want Patrice to get some cash and then buy a unique item from the Curiosity Shop. So my plan actually is for Joe Diamond. I think he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to the Merchant District so that this Migo aggroes him and they can do combat. This is annoying. What I would have preferred to do is move Joe here and then with Patrice go say 1, 2, trade, and then Patrice move back 3. How does combat work? I can't quite remember. If I have 2 players on here, say Patrice is on here and Joe is on here, I believe if this aggroes, I get to choose which character fights. I'm not 100% on that, but that's the rule I'm going to assume. And in that case, I'm going to drop that down to 2, because I just need 2 movements. So that's 1, and let's... I don't think you need much. Let's just leave it as it is. Any upkeep? No. Oh wait. Draws a unique item. So there's 1 unique item. Maybe. So if I can get to Bank of Arkham with a high luck, that's cool. No, it's fine. Yeah, we'll leave that there, and then I want Mr. Cop, Joe Diamond, 1, 2, 3. He has a speed of 5. Holy crap. We do not need that. But, having said that, we don't need sneak either, because he's going to be just fighting. We are going to be fighting, so let's... Where are you going to end up? You're just going to end up on a street, so there's going to be no location. Sure, let's just... No, I don't think we need... No, we want to be avoiding the horror check effects. So we do want quite a high will. +4. We have our... Yeah, you have an upkeep. Any phase. Exhaust instead of spending. This is doing upkeep on previous turn. So we're going to have an 8 combat. Yeah. Let's go down to 1 will. And let's keep you at 2 luck. Okay, there is upkeep. First turn, movement. Mandy. You have a speed of 3. 1. 2. 3. Delete. Delete. 1, 2. Then we have Daryl over here. Speed of 3. And he's going to the gate. 1, 2, 3. First things first, what do we do first? Let's evade this, which we do automatically. Using, let's use this key. Put a stamina token from the bank on silver key before making an evade check to automatically pass it. So let's take one of these tokens. We have used 1 auto evade. Then we are going to flip the gate. Relay. Oh god, it's not an easy one. This is a difficult one to pass. Does he move now? I think he does move now. I think it's at the end of the movement phase. And then the encounter phase is for here. Relay, relay, relay. Yeah. Okay, so you are in area 1 of relay. Let's pop you back on the gate. We go over to Patrice, who has speed of 2. So with you, Patrice, our goal was just go 1, 2, stay there. And then finally we have Joe, who had a speed of like 5 or something silly, but you're just going to go 1, 2, 3, and then because the ears are on the same, we're going to do some trades. So what do we have that we want to trade? We want to trade some money. I'm going to give you all the money? All my money? Yeah. Oops, wrong button. No. Yeah. No. 8. Yeah, let's give you 6 of my dollars. I'm left with 2. Anything else I want to give? Keeping that. And I'm keeping that. And I'm keeping that. No. Hell. Screw it. All the money. Seeing as you have that credit thing that gives you $2 free each turn, Mr. Cop. Is there anything here that I want to give to the cop? No. This might be useful. Yes. We're going to give you the soul gem, Joe. Boop. Because you're going to be doing a lot more monster defeatering. And you will keep this, Patrice, because you want the unique item. And you'll keep this just for emergency combats where you can cast a spell. Should I give this to I think I should. I'm going to give this to the cop also. Super Mr. Fighter Man. Sure. Okay, movement finished. Now we are in the Arkham phase. So we start with Mandy. Mandy is in the woods, which is Uptown. This is the Uptown deck. And we're going to shuffle and check it out. You meet an old wise man in the grove who offers to share his wisdom with you. If you accept, lose your next turn and make a law -2 check. If you pass, you may draw 1 skill, or 2 spells, or 4 clue tokens. If you fail, nothing happens. So, I'm spending a turn, which is a lot, but I can get a skill from it. I can get 2 spells from it, 4 clue tokens from it. What's my law currently? 3. So it's essentially 1 dice. I roll 1 dice, 33% chance of getting something cool, or I lose a turn. No, not going to do it. I'll drop that on top. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Mandy, you are not going to talk to the strange old man. Darrell. Darrell doesn't do anything because he's not in Arkham anymore. So we move over to Patrice. Which one is Patrice? Patrice is here. Nothing happens because we're on this thing. And same for Joe. Then we have the Other Realms phase. So now we go and do Darrell's. I keep calling him Darrell. It's not right. Darrell's thing. Darrell is in Relay. Relia. 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 Oh God, please be good. Oh jeez, it's a lot of text. Yeah. Let's do this. Relia. Your captor subjects you. He's been captured. Jesus, Darrell. Your captor subjects you to a terrifying array of mental and physical tortures for his own amusement. What a dick. Darrell Simmons is reduced to 1 sanity and 1 stamina. In addition, Darrell's maximum sanity and stamina are reduced by 1. Keep this card to remind you. However, please be good, you have discovered an inner reserve of strength and willpower as a result of torture. Gain 3 clue tokens. My goddamn phone is ringing. However, you have discovered an inner reserve of strength and willpower as a result of the torture. Gain 3 clue tokens. Whew. So that doesn't put me over 5 because I think I start with 1. Draw a skill and increase focus by 1. Jesus Christ. Okay, sure. I mean, sure. Not terrible. Where should I put this? I'm just going to put it there. So we are down to 1 stamina. Oops. Gain 3 clue tokens. Draw 1 skill. Stealth. Sure. You can be super stealthy, Darrell. And increase focus by 1. So you now have a focus of 3. How am I going to remember that? Maybe if I just pop that there, and I could change the color to red. I don't know if that will help. And I have to remember that this is now 3 and this is now 5. So again, let's just do that, I guess. Copy, paste. Okay, sure. Okay, Darrell. Maybe good, maybe bad. Probably bad. Now we do the... See, this is the thing. When does the Migo move? I feel like I'm missing that. really feel like I'm missing a rule there. Flying monsters are indicated by a blue border when a flying monster moves during the mythos. So it has to actually be triggered during mythos. If there is more than one connected street containing investigators, it moves towards... Okay, so that's just multiple streets. So yeah, it actually has to be triggered. That's annoying. I was hoping it would move automatically, so I could fight it this turn. But because I don't think, if I'm understanding the rules correctly, I don't think Joe can move in here without also being sucked into the gate. I need this to move out so I can actually fight it, I think. But sure, let's do Mythos. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. What do we have? Let's start at the bottom. Ooh. Oh, Mandy. Mandy, Mandy, Mandy. Mandy, 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 Mandy. We got a gate at the woods. We know what it is. You, Mandy. Which is the button that knocks you over? Yeah, let's turn you upside down. You are in Plateau of Leng, and you are delayed a turn. Great. Well, at least it didn't eat another clue, and we get another monster down here. Boop. What do we have? Not a fire vampire. Not a fire vampire. No. Okay. Yellow. Christ, I have no idea what yellow is. Difficult to evade. Easy stamina. Very tough. And... oh, no. Does a lot of damage and quite difficult to beat. Is that right? Physical resistance and nightmarish. I don't want to fight that. I would really rather just not fight that, which is annoying. We have... is that a circle monster? Nope, it's a hex monster. So we have hex moving on black and no circles. So the Migo doesn't move, but this does move on black. And then what's our special rule? Manhunt in Arkham headline. All monsters in locations are returned to the cup. Clue appears at Independence Square. Locations. Locations. Does location include streets, or does it not? Is location specifically these, because of these location cards, and the streets? If something specifies location, is there a glossary for terms? Locations. Closing and counter. I just want the specific term location. Maybe if I look at street area, 21. What does street area specify? This is 19. This is 21. Game board breakdown. Zoom in a little bit. Game board is divided into several sections. Arkham, blah blah blah. Arkham is blah, blah, blah. Okay. 9 neighborhoods. So Southside is a neighborhood, each of which has between 2 and 3 important locations and a street area. So if a monster is in a street area, this doesn't apply to it. All monsters in locations are returned to the cup. So unfortunately, we lose our Migo, but the annoying monster that I did not want to fight remains because it is in a street. Okay, sure. And that is the end of turn 1. I'm going to put a cut in here because I need to find out who called me and go and deal with that. Thank you for watching. I'll be back for turn 2. Oh, sorry, before we go. Upkeep, upkeep, upkeep. We had a gate open. Doom track. Patrice, do you get clues for gates opening? Yes. I have clues for Patrice. Yum, yum, yum. that is it. Yes, we'll be back for turn 2. We'll see how Upside Down Mandy is going to handle this and see if brutalized Daryl can make his way through Relia. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in next episode. Bye bye.